Investors nationwide took a pause after an internet forum led to a rally of GameStop stock last week. Now regulators are looking into it. A Reddit thread took the internet and Wall Street by storm, leaving some unable to sell their newly acquired stocks. News 3's Madeline Parker joins us live. And Madeline, even though this started with a stock associated with a video game store, the trading app Robinhood was at the center of the controversy.
That's right, Mark. This whole controversy started with a thread on the website Reddit. And tonight, experts say that we are in the first chapter in a battle between Wall Street and Main Street. And it all starts with short sells and hedge funds.
It's where, for once, the small traders are putting it to Wall Street.
In the game that is stocks and trading, there are two big players that dominate the playing field: short selling and hedge funds. Short selling is probably the opposite of what you would expect from the stock market. Normally, you would expect to buy something at a low price and hope that it gains value. Short selling is when an investor borrows a stock, sells that stock, and then buys the stock back to return it to the lender.
If we go long, we buy something at 10, we want to sell it at 20. Well, short selling, we take possession of it, we borrow it at 20, and hopefully give it back at 10, and we get to keep the difference.
Hedge funds, who invest using millions of dollars, hope to short sell stocks in troubled companies like GameStop. This plan was stopped when a group of people through the website Reddit started buying up stock in companies like GameStop.
But what the problem is finally a group of investors on Wall Street and traders said enough is enough, because throughout the years, the hedge funds have had their way with the investors on Main Street. So this group, mainly through Reddit and some of these others, had an attack on Wall Street.
On January 1st, stock in GameStop cost $17.50. On January 28th, the price jumped 2,400%, up to $483, making some overnight millionaires. After a pause in trading, the price of GameStop has dropped to $90. This block raises new questions for traders, regulators, and lawmakers.
Why is it fair for Wall Street to be able to do it, but Main Street not to be? And that's pretty much the catalyst on why we have this situation today, which, by the way, is far from being over.
And while some see this as taking advantage of the system, others see it as leveling the playing field between multimillionaires and everyday brokers. And as England says, this situation is far from over. Reporting live, Madeline Parker, News 3.